Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today is May 7th, 2025, and we're taking a look at Google, ticker symbol Google, and analyzing the current news and chart data. Recent news indicates a mix of factors influencing Google's stock, including potential antitrust issues, AI developments, and overall market trends. We'll examine how these events correlate with the candlestick patterns on the charts to provide a comprehensive trading analysis. Let's start with the one-day chart. We can see the general trend over the past few months. Notice the volatility around late January/early February 2024 and again in April 2025. The stock has been trending upwards generally, despite a few major pullbacks. We can see the price has generally been going up from a low of around 133 in March 2024, up to almost 200 near the end of 2024, before declining again to 150 in April 2025 and recovering to around 160 to 170 currently. We also see news of analysts giving it a buy rating with price predictions ranging from $159 to $240 within the next 12 months. Let's narrow in on the most recent times to make a more accurate prediction. Considering this information, we'll want to look for consolidation patterns or signs of reversal near these levels on lower time frames, confirming the likelihood of those analyst predictions. If we switch to the 1-hour chart, we can zoom in on recent price action. We see more detail into the recent trading patterns. We can see a fairly level trend with peaks in the 164 to 165 range and dips in the 161 to 162 range. Now let's zoom in on just the data for May 2025, including today's trading. On the hourly chart for May, we can see Google has been fluctuating between approximately $161 and $165. Considering that the U.S. Justice Department is attempting to break up Google and that Alphabet might be potentially a cheap stock, it's surprising to see it's not going lower. The main thing holding the stock price back is probably fears around the antitrust lawsuit, which could weigh on investor sentiment. But Google's Q1 search revenue grew strongly, even with the rise of AI tools. Given that, the stock should still be a buy as they're trading at only 15x next year's earnings per share. Now, let's break it down on the 15-minute time frame for even finer details of recent patterns. On the 15-minute chart, we can see more immediate support and resistance levels. We'll only look at the last couple of days for this. Currently, it seems Google is looking to break through a resistance point of about 164.2, after which we might see a breakout to 164.5 or more. However, there's also short-term support around 163.8, which if broken, can lead to a dip to the lower 163 range. As Jim Cramer mentioned, Google's AI hasn't cannibalized Google's search revenue. For the short term, therefore, it looks like Alphabet may be going up. Keep an eye on those levels and also watch out for news regarding the antitrust lawsuit and earnings reports which could impact the likelihood of either scenario.